Our next report takes you to some of the biggest slums in Nairobi in Kenya, where elderly women are learning to fight for themselves. They are being trained in Taekwondo, not as a hobby, but as a means of self-defense in the face of rising assaults and crimes against women in the country. Take a look.
A punch here, a jab there, a powerful kick in the center, and one powerful word, no. Clad in headscarves and long skirts, these women mean business. And they are learning to defend themselves. Elderly women in some of the most impoverished slums in Nairobi have taken it upon themselves to ward off any attack. They are learning Taekwondo. With rising cases of rape and sexual abuse recorded across Kenya, especially during the pandemic and subsequent lockdowns, 15 women, many of them grandmothers, have enrolled in twice-a-week Taekwondo classes in a dilapidated community center.
Women from all corners should join hands, even if it's from Dandora or Nakuru. They should unite all those who feel like they are being abused. They should stay together and know self-defense. They should know which part of the body would make the guy go down, not using a lot of energy. Even if it is one finger, you can poke the eyes and get away. You do not need a lot of energy. It is just self-defense. Just to protect yourself and run away. You do not necessarily have to defeat them. You just stun them, and before they realize, stand up again, you get away.
Kenyan authorities have received allegations of at least 5,000 sexual violence cases during the pandemic. This is Korogocho, one of the largest slum neighborhoods in Nairobi. In this area, both the population and unemployment rate are high. This has pushed the youth to join gangs, leading to a rise in crimes, especially against women.
When I mean self-defense, when we entered the first gate, I was the kidnapper by myself. I was trained. I would have attacked him, bit him and screamed. He could not have said, I am his second wife. If I was, as I am now, the way I feel now, trained. That is the pain that led me to start this self-defense group. With pain of a person raped by one person held you. Right now, one person cannot rape these women you are seeing here, even when they are two.
The trainees here are women between the ages of 60 and 80 years. In fact, the oldest trainee is believed to be more than 100 years old. But this stands as a grim reminder that women of all age groups are vulnerable to sexual assault. Now, these women say they fear nothing.
I have been trained properly and now I'm confident that I have something like self-defense. You see this 6-inch nail? It's a part of my self-defense. I can use it as a weapon to attack the enemy. When you look at me, you think I'm foolish, but you shall see who I am. We have been well trained and for that we are not afraid anymore. And if you're still afraid, the chances for the attackers are high. But if you're well trained, you can defend yourself and the man will be afraid of you.
Strict discipline is maintained in these Taekwondo classes. The latecomers are ordered to do sit-ups. They are also taught to shout no in the face of attacks, so that they can raise an alarm when faced with danger and ask for help. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.